Hey, Scoops. Yeah, I don't know about that luck. I don't know. Alright, anyways, it is time to watch honest trailers. The Mandalorian Season 3. I really like The Mandalorian. I know a lot of people don't like it, but a lot of people like stuff and a lot of people don't like stuff, and you know what? That is okay. So let's check this out.
The following trailer is rated S for spoilers.
There you go. There's your warning. Hell yeah. Is Jedi Survivor good? I agree, Locke. It is the better one.
You've seen decades of Star Wars films and shows, all leading up to this moment. Or more likely, you bounced sometime around Rise of Skywalker in the Boba Fett show.
Oh yeah, that
Now,
wasn't that
watch
good.
The
I didn't like
franchise plot
that.
aimlessly along, while Disney scans the galaxy for anyone to make them a decent movie again.
True.
It's gonna be a while, folks. And after this season, they might put Favreau in Carbonite too.
Hey, Grogu, no. Give it no. Grogu, give it that. This isn't working for me.
Same. The Mandalorian, Season 3. Bounty hunter turned Manny, Din Djarin, is back. And just like Star Wars fans, he's not 100% sure what he's still doing here.
True.
I thought you had completed your mission.
In this grab bag of a season, with a little bit of rejoining his church group,
Din Djarin, you are redeemed.
a bit about retaking planet Mandalore,
It is time
Yeah.
to retake Mandalore.
a dash of dark cloning, a pinch of piracy,
We're Pirate King Gorian Shardsmen. Now you'll answer to him.
and a Death Star's worth
Ball.
of real estate talk.
Oh yeah, that episode pissed off a lot of
Right
people.
down here by the flats. Let's move
Let's see if they
the
show
trade district closer
more.
to the
They
shipping
probably will.
terminals.
Grief Karga has offered me a tract of land on his independent world.
Hereby cede all land from the western lava flats to Bullock Canyon.
I want to give you this deed to a cabin just outside of town. I can set you up with a prime tract right over by the hot springs.
Remember, this season takes place after Din finds the Darksaber, but before he closed escrow on a 2-bedroom in Navarro.
True.
You love Pedro Pascal as a gruff older guy taking a little VIP across a dangerous landscape. You love watching him overcome his troubled past to form a makeshift family with his charge. You love when he joins with an equally gruff female counterpart who comes to see the value of his mission.
True.
And you love taking diversions from the A story for one-off episodes that follow the people they encounter.
This episode was so friggin' weird, and I think it was purely to introduce this person,
on their track.
but this person did very minor stuff, and I'm wondering if they're setting up this person for a season 4 somehow. Otherwise, this was like, oh, I'm a little snitch. That's about it. And it really did just kind of seem like she was just having fun fucking around with this guy and destroying his life. Like, that's just fun for her. It's, I don't know. The Darksaber, is that a particularly big spoiler? Honestly, not really. Not really. Like, it has some importance, but at the same time, even without it, it wouldn't have been a really big deal. Someone in the comments is gonna explain how I'm wrong there, but in my opinion, I felt like it was, in a way, kind of a minor part. More of like a ceremonial thing, you know? But yeah, this episode was weird. It was really weird. And if they do a season 4, they better have more of this person in it. Otherwise, this whole episode just feels like a wasted episode. I don't know.
Travels. So yeah, it's that show again. Sorry for repeating ourselves, but so do they. Constantly.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Yeah.
This is the way.
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 This is the
way.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
True.
After parting ways with Baby Yoda in Season 2, Disney took one look at the toy sales and said, no. Now, it may not be super clear why they're still together,
Make up your mind.
whether he's an actual baby or just a baby they're forcing to be a child soldier,
He is too small. I am his ward. Proceed.
and whether it's special effects that make him move or just a Target doll they bought to chuck around set.
Terminate.
True. He was very, very silly. Just having a great time. Oh yeah, here we go. Everybody was so split on this. They're just a lot of people, honestly, a lot of it was just people hating that Lizzo was in it. And you know what though? I don't really care. I mean, apparently Lizzo is a very big Star Wars fan, and I mean, honestly, I won't hate Jack Black in anything he does. But, like, people were so fucking hated about this episode. No one complained. I loved Jar Jar Binks. Everybody hated him. He's annoying. And then wasn't he supposed to be like a Sith? And then they canned that idea when they realized that there would be like hell to pay for it. That's just the theory. Oh, I mean, he would have been I think it would have been great if it turns out he was actually serious and he had like a deep, horrifying voice and shit. Since he's a senator, I don't know. I don't really remember much about the newer Star Wars movies, but I want to rewatch all of the Star Wars movies, even the newer ones. I feel like when they came out, everybody was just complaining about how they were just like, oh, it's all woke now, blah blah blah. But I want to rewatch them. I don't think they were that bad. They were my favorite. There were some silly things in it, but like I didn't hate them. They just didn't hold me like the older ones did. But yeah, everybody was pissed off about these guys, which I think is kind of dumb. But whatever.
So fast.
The one thing we do know is his name, Baby Yoda.
His name is Grogu.
I need to rewatch it.
Speaking of toys, meet every other Mandalorian. Figures sold separately, batteries not included. The Jedi aren't the only reclusive, maybe celibate religious sect with a thing for orphan boys.
Probably,
The words
yeah.
of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Collect a whole clan full of these posable disposables, like the Armorer, one of the deadliest hammer fighters in pop culture, non-incest
True.
division.
Old Boy was so good, and also kind
Paz
of messed up.
Vizsla, Jon Favreau's literal self-insert, who spawns with the OP chain gun and still can't survive the season.
True. Ouch.
And in a series all about running errands, you just know they're gonna stop for some Starbucks along the way. Rejoin Bo-Katan, just kind of sitting around, waiting for an adventure to happen, until she's accidentally baptized in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, and gets called to resolve Mandalore's deep cultural divides, 90% of which are helmet-based.
You have removed your helmet.
I removed my helmet, and now I'm an apostate.
I'm guessing that helmet isn't coming off again.
And have you removed your helmet since?
How do you eat when other people are around?
You don't. When you get your food, you go off to find a place where you can take off your helmet.
Remove your helmet.
Oh, your helmet is so big.
It will go smoother if you keep your helmet on. Trust me.
Sure, you don't have to wear the helmet at all times, but listen to your boy Pedro. He knows what's up.
Oh. What a great
Once you're done
episode.
suffering through Baby's first Andor episode,
Empire, Rebels, New Republic, I can't keep track.
one episode so corny, you'll barely notice it's about the heroes putting down a slave rebellion.
Yeah.
Is there no room for a little bit of forgiveness in a galaxy so vast?
And like 5 different episodes where a giant
It was definitely a theater episode. You could definitely tell that, like, it was a theater episode. This guy was cool though.
A monster pops out and says boo.
Those guys are so cute. Yeah, hell yeah.
Finally thrill at the return of Moff Gideon. He's back with a brand new super suit.
Hell yeah.
I have created the next generation
Meg
Dark
3.
Trooper suit.
And an all-consuming purpose to steer this show to where Dave Filoni is more comfortable. The cartoons.
Grand Admiral Thrawn's return will herald in the re-emergence of our military and provide Commandant Hux enough time to deliver on Project Necromancer.
Can I just go? So scale back your expectations after Andor.
Am I the only person that was very underwhelmed by Andor? It just kind of felt like there wasn't really much going on until the last 2 episodes. Also, this scene was very... I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. I don't even know how to just... like, almost pointless. It was... like, oh, we're off doing a mission. We gotta go bounty hunt this guy. We gotta bring him back home. And show up, and they just talk a little bit, and then he just leaves with them. It just kind of felt like some filler. Just like, it very pointless. I don't know. Man, season 3 really was the weakest season of The Mandalorian. It's a bit of both, Bridges. They were having an affair. Kind of. They eloped. And he ran away from home. And then they were going to go bring him back. He's like a prince or something. So they sent Mandalorians after him to bring him back home. And then he's like, I don't want to go back. I'm in love. And then she's like, go back. We can't handle the trouble right now. They'll kill us all. And he's like, you don't love me? It's just like basically a fucking teenager being taken advantage of. It was a really weird scene.
Back.
If that isn't the Quacta calling the stifling slimy.
Because even though Star Wars is for everyone, Disney has lost sight of what made it special in the first place.
Yeah.
Going the away every once in a while.
That's so true. You know, these honest trailers really do spell out all the bad shit about it. Why the alien need boobs, though? Why not? Put boobs on everything. Usually makes them more appealing. Yeah, that's what it feels like, Shell. I mean, what the fuck are they gonna do for season 4? If they even do a season 4. I don't know. There were a lot of, like, what felt like filler episodes in this season, though. Like, there was, like, it wasn't a bad season. Yeah, there was some bad shit that happened in it. But, like, all in all, I mean, I thought the premise of it was cool. Like, taking back Mandalore. I thought that was nice. It's gonna be a hell of a cleanup job, though. Holy shit, the whole planet is basically a giant Tektite at this point. Anyways.
Starring The Blast of Us.
Now that I have my new buddy, I can defeat those blasted turtles.
Resettlers of Catan. Alan Smithy. It's free real estate. Turn Your Head and Moff. The Spy Who Bugged Me. The Clone Wars. Outer Rim's Convenience. What are you carrying a gun for? In case someone steps to you, Snoop Dogg? Best of the best.
A pirate's leave for me.
This is not the greatest Star Wars character in the world.
It's
this
true.
is just a tribute. Flute it and boot it. And is Tim Meadows considered a cameo? Or just an actor who's still getting work these days? Time for Din Din. Okay, it's official. The prequels did look better despite coming out 20 years ago.
Hold up!
this season may have been a letdown.
I want to
but Jedi
rewatch
Survivor
those so
has me swinging a
bad.
pretend lightsaber around and scaring my cat all over again. GameSpot showed the game to a real-life swordmaster to evaluate the lightsaber combat styles, and it's as satisfyingly nerdy as it sounds. Click the box on the right to watch now. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.